Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a absolutely fantastic day yesterday. Didn't eat too much or drink too much like me. I was about drunk by the time I went to bed last night, but hey ho, it's only once a year, isn't it folks? Right, for today's little video, I'm going to show you some of the records that my lovely wife, Sue, bought me for Christmas. I think most of them are second-hand records, but it's the thought that counts, isn't it, you know? And there is some Beatles and Beatles related, and then there is other artists as well. So I hope you'll stay till the end to see what goodies that we got. I also got books and DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff like that, which is going to be for another video. So without further ado, folks, let's get on with the show. Aha, I can see you all now. First, she brought me a few singles. She got me a lovely copy of She Loves You, original UK pressing, backed with I'll Get You. Although this is in the wrong sleeve, it is from sort of like same period, and Columbia was owned by EMI, by the way. This is in absolutely fantastic condition, this. Virtually mint, I'd say. Probably one of the best copies of She Loves You that I've got, and I've got quite a few copies of it, folks. As you probably know if you've been watching the videos over the years. Put that there. I keep going down there because I'm going to put me, they're on here, but I'm going to put them there, so it might look a bit strange, but hey ho. Then she got me, if I can get it, a copy of From Me to You. Again, this is a original copy from 1964 on Parlophone, UK copy, with the fantastic She's a Woman on the flip. And this is the original sleeve. It's not a reproduction sleeve or anything, and that is actually in really, really nice condition for saying that that sleeve is older than me, probably. And again, the record is in immaculate condition. So far I've done really, really well. And to be honest, she has bought me a lot of things that I haven't got as well, so like I say, please try and stay to the end. I'm going to try and make it as entertaining as I can as I'm going along. Then she got me this one, which is an original Apple single, Apple 10 in the UK, which is Mary Hopkin with the Lennon and McCartney song Goodbye, although I think it was mainly written by Paul once. And again, that is in really, really nice condition. That's the labels. And the B side of that was Sparrow. The sleeve's not in perfect condition, but it is in quite good condition. Again, that's this single, and this sleeve is virtually as old as me, so all right, Bailey. So like Bailey's just walked in. Then we got this one, Power to the People, John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band. Peace and love to all, it says on there, look. That was already written on it. I haven't done that, so I hasn't done it. That was just the way it was. Apple records are 5892, Power to the People, John Lennon, Plastic Ono Band. And then on the other side is Open Your Box, Yoko Ono, Plastic Ono Band. Even when this was released in 1971 in the UK, it was quite hard to get a record in a picture sleeve. This is the rarer version as well, I think, where the full Apple label is on both sides. There's three versions of this in the UK. You've got one version where Power to the People is the full Apple and Open Your Box is the half Apple. Then you've got another version where it's the opposite way around, where Open Your Box is the full Apple and Power to the People is the half Apple. And then you got this one. I don't know which is the rarer version. I think they're all roughly worth about the same, which isn't a hell of a lot of money, to be honest. Nice to have in your collection though, and it's nice to have this in a picture sleeve. I don't think I've got this in a picture sleeve, and maybe we might be able to get that off. But then peace and love to all. Well, we all want peace and love, don't we? Whether we'll ever get it or not, don't know, but hey ho. And then finally, for the singles, she got me this, which is Paul McCartney and Wings, Jet. And then Let Me Roll It on the B side. Now the strange thing about this is it says there manufactured in the UK, and yet up here it says made in France by Patty Marconi. There, look. Might be able to see it better on that side. Made in the UK, manufactured in France by Patty Marconi. Again, a great sounding record. So it's got the British numbers R5996 McCartney Music Limited ATV Music. Is that one of the best singles that Wings ever released? I don't know. I like it. I like that and Helen Wheels, to be honest. Then we get onto the albums, which is probably the most exciting part in one way. Sue's done really, really well on this because, like I say, she has bought me a lot of records that I haven't got. First up is the Rolling Stones, Made in the Shade, which is like a compilation album from the 1970s. So you get Brown Sugar, Tumbling Dice, Happy, Dance Little Sister, Wild Horses. So side one's quite a good strong side, isn't it? Then side two you get Angie, Bitch, It's Only Rock and Roll, Do Heartbreaker, and Rip This Joint. And this is, I think it is, this could be a foreign pressing because it says manufactured and War Records. Well, I can't ever. I know they went to Atlantic, didn't they? And EMI in the UK in the 70s. That is the inner sleeve. Well, I think that is the original inner sleeve, which has got absolutely nothing on it. You'd think that'd be with their Satanic Manager's Request or something sleeve, would be like that, wouldn't you? It's not a gatefold, but it is in a polyline sleeve. Yeah, I don't know if this is a foreign pressing or not. I know I have got a copy of this and it hasn't got this label on it somewhere. Got a completely different label. That's nice. And again, this is in mint condition. This doesn't look like it's ever been played, to be honest. Well, let's say it's been very, very well looked after by the previous owner, shall we say. That in there, that in there. As compilations go, it's not a bad Stones compilation if you just want to listen to some of the stuff they did from 71 to 74 sort of thing. It is alright. And it's got a lovely cover as well, hasn't it? You've got the pyramids there, look, on the back. So yeah, I was really, really thrilled to get that. Then there's this one. David Bowie narrates Peter and the Wolf. Now, for saying how big a David Bowie fan I am, I'd actually forgotten about this record. I don't think I've ever owned it. I don't think I've ever even listened to it or heard anything that's on it. RCA Red Seal. And I think this might be a reissue. But looking at it, it looks like an original. And it's a Canadian pressing. It says on here, manufactured and distributed in Canada, which you're probably not going to see just there. So let's have a look. Is it a gatefold? No, it's not a gatefold. You do get... I'm trying to do this as quick as I can, folks. So this was the original inner sleeve. So side 1 is 27 minutes and 8 seconds, and side 2 is 17 minutes and 10 seconds. So basically, I think it's an orchestra, and I think David Bowie just like tells the story of Peter and the Wolf over it, as far as I can make out. That's all the information and stuff there, look. This is really, really nice. And it even gets better because it's on green vinyl. So if you're watching Beatle Bad, some coloured vinyl there, mate. I don't know when this came out. Looking at the photo on the front, I should say it's about 1976, 1977. Nice though, isn't it? Isn't that nice? Again, you know, I'd forgot all about this album. And to be fair, I still haven't played it now. But I probably will do once I've done this video for you all. There was one sec. That goes in there. Hey up, Bailey. Alright, mate. Right, Bailey's just walked back in again. I think he's scared of missing something. Aren't boy? Yeah, so I was over the moon with this one, to be honest. I think, to be honest, Sue spoilt me this year. Then we got this one. Hendrix, High, Live and Dirty. Now, a few months ago, I did get a couple of Jimi Hendrix albums from our trip to Belper. There's a live one and a couple of other ones. So I'm starting to get into Jimi Hendrix. You know, I know the hits like Purple Haze and things like that. But I think this is a posthumous release. Oh, this says pressed on red vinyl, special limited collector's edition, all new, never before released live recording. All right. Buyer's discretion advised, X-rated, not suitable for airplay. Hey? 1978. Is this on red vinyl? And it is on red vinyl, yeah. Oh wow, that looks wicked. That does look really, really nice. Look at that. Yeah, so you can see the track listing. Again, because we had family around yesterday, I haven't had a chance to actually play any of these yet, but if any of you would like me to do a better review on them when I've played them, you'll have to give me a few weeks because I'm back at work as of tomorrow. You know, I'd be more than happy to do it. Yeah, quite looking forward to playing that. Great. Fandabby Dozy. What we got next? Oh yes. Then we've got this one, which is the best of the faces. This isn't the best of the small faces. This is the best of the faces. So this is the band. It is the small faces, but it's after Steve Marriott had left when they got in Rod the Mod Stewart, and who else did they get in? Ronnie Wood, wasn't it? Ronnie Wood and Rod Stewart. And for contractual reasons, they couldn't call themselves the Small Faces, so they just called themselves the Faces. It's got some fantastic songs on it. It is a double album. Gatefold sleeve. You've got highlights on this. I won't say everything. You've got Nobody Knows, Sweet Lady Mary, Maybe I'm Amazed. They do a version of Maybe I'm Amazed. Miss Judy's Farm, Memphis, Too Bad, Stay With Me, Cindy Incidentally, Oh La La, or Ooh La La, fantastic song. Borstal Boys, It's All Over Now. That's just a few of them, but I will put it there, so if you want to freeze and then zoom in, you'll see all the tracks. And this is on, because when Rod Stewart was in the Faces, was he really in the Faces, or did he just use them as a backing band? So this is on the Reaver label, which was the same label that Rod Stewart recorded for at the time as well. And again, this doesn't look like it's ever been played. I do know where Sue got most of these LPs from, so I don't know if they have, you know, cleaned them and things like that, but looking at this, and there's hardly any wear or tear or anything. That is the other one, by the way. There's no sort of like wear or tear on the cover or anything. I have got another copy of this, which I got from Liverpool a few years ago, but this is 100 times in better condition than the one I've already got. So yeah, thanks again, Steve. Then we've got this one. This is the Kinks, One for the Road, which I think is a live album, isn't it, from what I can make out. This is the Kinks in the 70s. And I think this is a double album as well. Let's have a look. Gatefold sleeve in. So let's take a track. Let's start. And I don't know if this was a record shop that it was in, but it's got a sticker on it, on the label. There, look. So side one, you get Opening, Hard Way, Catch Me Now, I'm Falling, Where Have All the Good Times Gone, Lola, Treasure. Side two, you've got All the Day and All the Night, 20th Century Man, Prince of the Punks, Stop Your Sobbing. So I think it's a mixture of like the hits that they were having at the time, as well as like the golden oldies. Like I say, it's a double album, and to be honest, I haven't seen this album around for years. It used to be pretty common at one time. You'd always see it in record shops and on car boots and things like that. But yeah, that's got that sticker on it again. The Kinks, fantastic band, weren't they? Low Budget, Attitude, Superman, National Health. And side four. Side four, you've got Till the End of the Day, Celluloid Heroes, You Really Got Me, Victoria, and David Watts. So I would say I'm going to probably like the fourth side the most, because that is the songs that I probably know the most. Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'll try to do this in less than half an hour, so please bear with me, folks. Christmas is great, isn't it? I love Christmas. Then there's this one. This is the Rolling Stones, Angry. This is a 10-inch single, and this is still sealed, and it will probably remain sealed, to be honest. I don't really want to open it. I might open it one day, I don't know. What would you do, folks? Bear in mind I've got the CD and I've got the vinyl album as well, so you know, you never know whether to open a sealed record or not, do you? Or is that just me being a record collector? But yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. All the information on the back. We've only got two more. The next one is this one, The Story of the Who. Again, I've got a copy of this, but mine is very, very battered up. And this is the best of the Who. It's like what it says. So you get Magic Bush, Substitute, Boris the Spider. I love that song. Run, 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 I'm a Boy. Heatwave, My Generation. Side 2 is Pictures of Lily. Happy Jack, The Seeker, I Can See for Miles. Bargain, Squeezebox. Squeezebox is a lovely song. Very, very underrated, isn't it? Side 3, you get Amazing Journey, The Acid Queen. Do You Think It's Alright? Fiddle About, Pinball Wizard, I'm Free. Tommy's Holiday Camp, We're Not Going to Take It. So say side 3 is basically all stuff from Tommy, isn't it? Side 4, Summertime Blues, Baba O'Reilly, Behind Blue Eyes, Slip Kid, and Won't Get Fooled Again. Got some fantastic songs on this, isn't there? And this is on Polydor, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, Polydor. Double LP. Shall we have a look what the vinyl looks like, folks? Can't believe it. Again, this actually looks like it's never been played. It's amazing. You know, whoever owned these records before Sue bought them has really done these justice. Or maybe, because a lot of people in the 80s and the 70s and 80s, they'd go out and they'd buy a record. And I know people that used to do this, and they'd tape the record onto a cassette tape like this straight away, and then they would never ever play the record again. And they had really, really expensive hi-fi systems and stuff. And somebody once said to me, yeah, but if you tape a record onto a cassette, as soon as you buy it, that sounds better than a CD. Which it could do, couldn't it? Because you're getting the proper mixes and everything, and been condensed. So that is side 3. Oh, look at that, how shiny that is. Labels. Yeah. And I think Sue, I've been very, very lucky this year, and Sue spoilt me. And then in one way, no disrespect here, I've saved the best till last. Beatle Dave has not always been Beatle Dave. Beatle Dave used to be Dave the Punk Rocker. Many, 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 many moons ago, when I still had hair and used to have my weekend and all sorts. And when I first saw this, I didn't actually know what it was. And it's a bootleg, unofficial recording, counterfeit, whatever you want to call it. And it's Sex Pistols, National Fight Night, Nashville, Kensington, London, 23rd of April, 1976. So this is the original lineup of the Sex Pistols. This is before Sid Vicious joined them. So, and it's a live recording, and it's on the Trademark of Quality. You can remember them, the Trademark of Quality. They used to do a lot of Beatles and David Bowie bootlegs back in the day, and they were actually quite good. So obviously this is a live recording. Amateur time to play it. So let's see, what do we get? Side 1, Did You Know Wrong? Great song. No Lip, Lazy Sod, Stepping Stone, No Feelings, New York, and then No Fun. I always used to think they finish the show with No Fun, but obviously they don't here. Side 2, you get Submission, Substitute, Problems, Satellite, and Pretty Vacant. So there's a track list in there. Don't know what the actual LP is like, because it's not. That is the cover is just a piece of paper. Yeah, this one has been played, but again, it is in really, really nice condition. Is it funny why they just put the Trademark of Quality and then they put side 1 and side 2? but they wouldn't put the name of the band. Sometimes they'd put like the O tracks or something like that on them, wouldn't they? Yeah, so that I was actually quite amazed when I saw that. You know, bringing back memories of my youth. That has. I never ever saw the Sex Pistols live. I was too young to go to the concerts, to be honest. But I did see a Sex Pistols tribute band about 14 years ago, and there was in a pub in Beeston, which is near Nottingham, and I think they were called the Sex Pistols Experience or the X Pistols. And the bloke that did, or the two blokes that did Johnny Rotten and Sid Vicious, you had to really, really look, because the one that did Johnny Rotten was a spitting image of him, and the one that did Sid Vicious has got his black spiky hair and he's doing all the moves and everything. The one that played Paul Cook didn't look anything like him, and the one that played Steve Jones didn't really look like him, but when he sang, he sounded like him. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing this. I'm looking forward to playing them all, to be honest. And I think Sue paid £15 for that, which isn't bad, is it? She did tell me what she'd paid in case I didn't want them, so she could send them back. But no, these are all keepers, me duck. These are all keepers. And then there's one more which I'd forgot about, and this is, oh, oops. This is the Rolling Stones Emotional Rescue. And I can hear you shouting now, but you've already got that in that box set, Dave. I have, and I've got a UK copy of this as well. But this is a Canadian pressing. And this actual cover feels like it's slightly textured. No inserts or anything with it. But you do get it on the Rolling Stones record label. Yeah. Manufactured and distributed by War Music of Canada. So that other one's a Canadian one then as well, isn't it? Lovely. This is one of those Rolling Stones albums where people either love it or they hate it. I actually quite like it. I wouldn't say it's one of my best or favourite Rolling Stones records, but it is very, very, it's where they were at the time, isn't it? I mean, if the Beatles were still together, they might have done something like this at this time in the career. You don't know, do you? They was always trying to do something slightly different, wasn't the Rolling Stones in the 70s? That's just a tracking thing. So what songs do we get on here then? We get Dance, Summer Romance, Send It to Me, Let Me Go, Indian Girl, Side 2, Where the Boys Go, Down in the Hole, Emotional Rescue. Well, that was a big hit, wasn't it? Emotional Rescue. She's so cold, and All About You. Yeah, Emotional Rescue was a very, very big hit for the Stones, but it was like they was trying to do disco. But then again, when this came out, 1978, wasn't it, I think? Oh no, 1980. There was a lot of disco and stuff in the chart, so it's just them doing what they was listening to on the radio, probably, or their interpretation of it. Anyway, I hope you've really enjoyed that. I'm sorry it's gone on a little bit long. Just thought you'd like to see some of the additions to the collection that I've got over the festive season. And I wish you all peace, love and happiness. Whatever you're doing, please stay safe. Remember, Beatle Dave loves you. You are the beat of Beatle Dave. Without you, this channel wouldn't exist. And I will see you probably now in the new year. So until then, everybody, please take care. Remember, Beatle Dave loves you.